So today I'm going to be talking about 5 lessons that I learned from hiking the Tour DU Mont Blanc this year in September of 2022. Number 1 is packing light is right. Guys, ultralight hiking is the best way to take this tour on. You just want to have as little as possible. The lightest backpack is going to be the most comfortable backpack. So you want to bring the absolute bare minimum. For instance, myself, me and my brother, we both brought about 5 different t-shirts. We're gonna have to wear every t-shirt at least twice. We thought that was pretty cut down, but guys, it's not. Everyone else we met on this trail had maximum 3 t-shirts. They had 1 t-shirt that they were gonna wear when they were hiking, and they had 1 t-shirt that they were gonna wear when they were clean and chilling at the huts. So guys, just be minimalistic. Don't bring extra clothes. Just buy really good, like outdoor sporty clothes that quickly dry off, because you know, everybody stinks, no one's feeling good, no one's feeling attractive, and trust me, it's gonna help you have such a better time. Number 2 is don't worry too much about resupplies. On this hike, you are gonna be going through multiple towns, and you're gonna be able to pick up snacks and food at any point. And you're also gonna be walking past like different huts 2 or 3 times a day where you can pick up a coffee, get a cake, get a sandwich, get water, get anything you need. You don't need to overpack on this trip. You don't need to worry about packing, you know, 4 days worth of food with you. Yes, it's good to have snacks. Yes, it's good to have snacks that are high in sugar and also snacks that are high in salt, because those are the kind of things that we run out on when we're hiking on the trail, but don't overdo it. You don't need to buy the whole of Tesco's before you go on this hike. You don't need to collect up a load of gear. That's one thing that I really didn't do. I had a whole bag full of snacks, full of breakfast bars, full of everything I could possibly need before I started the hike. And those first couple of days, guys, I was suffering with the weight. And I also just felt so silly because literally by day 2, we passed through another town, and then throughout every single day on the trek, we were passing through huts. And of course I would get a coffee there or a freshly baked cake. Like, why would I want to eat the mashed up food that's in my bag that's a bit damp and gross when actually I could just eat fresh food on the trail? Learn from me, learn from that mistake. Don't worry about being too stocked full of supplies on this trip, because you're gonna pick up more along the way. Okay guys, number 3, and maybe this is obvious, but guys, blisters are a trip ender. This is very seriously important. If you get a bad blister on this trip, then your trip, it could well be over. So you need to do a few things. You need to have worn-in trail running shoes or worn-in boots. You need to have a pair of socks and a pair of sock liners. You also need to have enough bandages and enough compi to be able to recover if you start to even begin to feel a blister. On day 1, my brother literally felt he had a blister coming on after the first 100 meters. So we immediately stopped. We wrapped up his foot. We put a compi over where we thought it might be injuring him. And I also pulled out a spare pair of sock liners that I had. He wore those for the rest of the trip. And guys, it completely saved him. He didn't get any blisters on this trip. But if we didn't have those things in place, we probably would have been finished with the trip by day 2. Because if you have a red, raw, horrible blister on the back of your heel or on the underside of your foot, then guys, you're not gonna be able to walk 100 miles. You're not gonna wanna go up mountains or go down them. I guess the real lesson here is preparation is key. Okay, point number 4. So this one's a little bit more out there. This is a bit more about mindset. Guys, when you're on this trail, you need to be mentally open. Be open to new experiences, be open to, you know, having bad experiences on this trip. Things will go wrong, but also things are gonna go right. And you actually, while on this trail, have an amazing opportunity to meet people completely outside of your social circle. The amount of people that we met on this trail was astounding. We met Canadians, we met Americans, we met people from Israel, we met so many different people from all around the world, and it was such a unique experience, like learning about their stories, about why they were out there, why they were doing this hike. It was so heartwarming, and it just felt like a great experience. Like, I feel like I learned from it. I feel like it's opened up my world a little bit. And yeah, so one lesson is to just go in with an open mind. Be friendly, smile at people, say bonjour, say ciao when you're in Italy. Can't remember what you're supposed to say in Switzerland. Leave that down in the comments if you know. Say hello to people on this trail, guys. Make some friends, because trust me, it's gonna enrich your experience. Lesson number 5 is do not go off trail. But guys, I've actually already made a video about this lesson. Click on the video that's popping up on screen now. It's going to tell you the full story of how we went off trail and got into some real trouble into this trip. Seriously, it's an important lesson that everybody should learn, and I would really recommend you check out this video and, you know, don't make the same mistakes that I did. It's key that you go in as knowledgeable as possible. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one very, very soon.